Customer value and satisfaction. This lesson deals with customer value and satisfaction. Total customer value is the perceived monetary value of the bundle of economic, functional, and psychological benefits that consumers expect from a given market offering. Customers' perceived value is the difference between the prospective customer's evaluation of all the benefits and all the costs of an offering and the available perceived alternatives. Total customer cost is the bundle of costs that customers expect to incur in evaluating, obtaining, using and disposing of the given market offering. It follows from the previous slide that after studying this lesson, you should be able to classify customer value, analyze the characteristics of customer value, understand the concept of customer satisfaction and customer delight, learn how customer satisfaction is monitored and measured, analyze the value of delivery process, learn the basics of value chain. Customer value can be classified on the basis of customer roles and values. Customer value is the difference between total customer value and total customer cost. Seth and Mittal have classified product or service value to be universal, personal, or both. Universal values are defined as values that satisfy the needs of the customer. Personal values are those that satisfy the wants of the customer. Performance value is the quality of physical outcome of using the product or service. Market value sought by payers is price proposition. Financing value consists of offering the terms of purchase that makes the payment more affordable by distributing the liability over an extended period of time. Universal value sought by a buyer is the service value. This is the assistance customers seek in purchasing a product or service. Personal value expected by the buyer are convenience and personalization. Acquiring a product or service requires time and effort. Customer values are typical in nature because they show distinctive characteristics, which is they are instrumental, dynamic, hierarchical, diverse, and synergistic, and vary across customers. Consumer satisfaction is the end state value, whereas product value is an instrumental value through which customers reach at end state value. These values are instrumental in filling customer needs and wants. Customers make decisions about products and brands. Decision making is a matching of customers' cognitive evaluation of expectation with the likely performance expectation from the product. To make it simpler, when a customer buys a product, he has a certain expectation out of it. In his evaluation of alternatives in the market, he places a particular brand, let us say X, higher than other brands because he expects the brand X will give him more value compared to others in the market and the cost of ownership matches his choice. Then the customer is likely to use the product and compare the value expected from it and the amount delivered by the brand. If the performance of the product matches with expectation, then the expectation is satisfied. If it exceeds the expectation of the consumer, then customer is delighted. If it falls below the expectation, then the customer is dissatisfied. Every customer has some level of expectation from the product and its performance. It is up to the firm to reach at least the lowest point of this level. This concept can be explained in terms of zone of tolerance, which is the level of performance which a customer expects. Service should be at least adequate. Anything below this level is unacceptable. Conversely, if the organization can provide a degree of service that is above the desired level, this will result in customer delight and typically ensure that the customers will return again and again. Organizations can obtain information by using research techniques like market survey, group discussion, and mystery shopping, and measure how well they are performing. It has also been observed that when the complaints are in the ascendancy, then customers are seen to be lost through failure to address the problem to customer satisfaction. Researchers in a variety of ways, including the following, have defined customer satisfaction: a level of happiness resulting from a consumption experience, a cognitive state resulting from a process of evaluation of performance relative in previously established standards, a subjective evaluation of the various experiences and outcomes associated with acquiring and consuming a product relative to a set of subjectively determined expectations, a two-factor process of evaluating a set of satisfiers and a set of dissatisfiers associated with the offer, one step in a complex process involving prior attitude towards a product or service. A consumption experience resulting in a positive or negative disconfirmation of expectancies, followed by feelings of satisfaction which mediate post-consumption attitude, which subsequently influences future purchase behavior. A value delivery system includes all the experiences the customer will have on the way of obtaining and using the product or services offered. Value delivery network is a connector between the resources and the end user. As mentioned, customer satisfaction is the end result of value delivery process, so it is a goal as well as a tool. If a company has highly satisfied set of customers, it should also make people aware of this. A company can also achieve higher satisfaction by lowering prices or increasing services, but that should not be the sole strategy of the firm. Customer satisfaction cannot be delivered in isolation. There are many stakeholders to business, and one has to satisfy all these stakeholders in order to satisfy the end customer. These stakeholders include employees of the organization, suppliers, intermediaries, stockholders of the firm. Any attempts to increase customer satisfaction by increasing marketing expenditure may hurt the other player. Like increased marketing expenditure will hit the bottom line, making stockholders unhappy. So a business should strive to bring a balance between goals of different stakeholders in the business, which is possible by managing and linking work processes. A business operates in a cyclical manner, in which assets, inputs, and raw materials are used to design offerings, which are delivered through channels of intermediaries to reach customers. This is the simplest explanation that one can offer for a modern business process delivering customer value. Value chain identifies 9 strategically relevant activities that create value and cost in a specific business. This consists of 5 primary activities that include inbound logistics, operations, outbound logistics, marketing, sales and services, and 4 support activities that include procurement, technology development, human resource management, and firm infrastructure. Operating a business involves a system of activities and relationships with other members in the chain. Each part of the system, each link in the chain adds value to the product. Now let us check if we've understood the various concepts discussed in this lesson clearly. Organizations can obtain information by using research techniques. Value chain identifies 8 strategically relevant activities that create value. Total customer value is the perceived monetary value of a bundle of economic, functional, and psychological benefits consumers expect from a given market offering. Before we end, let us briefly revise what we've studied till so far. Organizations exist because they deliver promised value to customers through their product and service propositions. If they forget to deliver desired customer value, they vanish from the memory of the customer. Customer value is the net of expected benefits of customers and costs involved in acquiring product or service. Benefits can be product benefits, brand or company benefits, functional or performance benefits, service benefits, and emotional or self-expressive benefits. Customer has to pay the cost of the product plus the margin of the channel in form of final price. Value research has identified a set of customer values, namely utilitarian value, social value, emotional value, conditional value, and epistemic value. Customer values are dynamic in nature. A customer expectation changes over a period of time, so also the customer value undergoes change. Customer value varies across individuals. A particular value may be important for someone, whereas others may not find its relevance. There is a hierarchy in customer value. Functional value is at the base of this hierarchy. If a product does not perform its intended function, whatsoever may be the additional value promised, the product will not work in the market. It is possible to group customers on the basis of value desired from a product category and segment the market on the basis of value expected, to find out clusters of customers with distinct value perceptions. This will help a marketer in building distinct value propositions. Organizations, in association with their partners and collaborators, can maximize the proportion. While customer value is instrumental in arriving at customer satisfaction is both an end state value and measurement tool for marketing success. Customer value can be classified on the basis of customer roles and universal value expected from the product proposition. Universal value can take the form of performance value, price value, and service value. Customer satisfaction is a measurement of how much the product performance has measured up to the expectation of the customer. When performance exceeds the expectation, the customer is delighted. Value can be created by understanding customer needs, designing value-driven segments, developing value propositions, linking customer knowledge and business strategy, developing new products and services, delivering customer value through value network and delivery channels, and measurement and monitoring customer satisfaction and retention. Customer value can be defined through a series of strategic activities undertaken by the firm. Michael Porter has coined the term value chain to explain the series of activities for delivering customer value. All these activities can be grouped as upstream, generic, and downstream activities. Upstream activities are undertaken before the production process, in the form of supplies and procurement. Downstream activities are undertaken after the primary activity of production is over. Marketers should analyze the value chain to take care of business processes, efficiency of resource utilization, and cost control to deliver higher customer satisfaction. Value chain can be summarized as a chain of activities by which a firm can bring in materials, create a good or service, market it, and provide service after a sale is made.